Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of May 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't have it already. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. So make sure you're registered at bill per call, request your callback. And then if I don't get back to you that same day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings and check me out on TikTok. All right, we have the overall energy as the Three of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, Three of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like you guys are more so focused on like starting new. It seems like you're like reaching some sort of milestone in your life right now, and it's time for you to just kind of reflect on the things that you've accomplished, and some of the things that maybe you've come through, especially if you went through a difficult breakup. You just seem like you have moved on. Seems like you are at a place where you feel stable. You can think, you can breathe. So something's coming off more so directed towards those of you that have gotten out of relationships. Yeah, I feel like you guys are maybe even becoming independent, or you haven't been dependent in a while, but this is you getting your own place, getting your own car, and, being responsible for your finances. I just feel like you're coming off as starting new or starting fresh. Definitely seems like you are in hermit mode and, just doing a lot of reflecting. I feel like you've learned a lot about yourself, but you also may be trying to understand why certain things happened the way they did. Something may have gotten you to turn to astrology or any type of esoteric teachings just so that you can understand the purpose of an ending, really. Now, it is possible too that someone has finally had the courage to reach out to you or to approach you. And if so, I feel like this person is waiting on your response, and you don't seem like you've made up your mind just yet. I feel like you are still trying to decide whether or not someone is worth investing time and energy into. You also may be trying to see if this person is in alignment with your lifestyle. It's like, would they even fit in with my life? Would we be on the same path? It also could be that someone is looking at you from a distance who hasn't yet made their presence known, but maybe they're thinking about these things. Like, before they approach you, they want to have an analytical approach to this connection. I feel like they don't want to just jump in a relationship for the sake of it. Now, if you are in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner are reaching some sort of milestone. There's a sense of accomplishment, almost like maybe you guys just purchased a new home or you just did something together as a couple. I kind of feel like you may have made some sort of a big purchase or made some sort of a big decision, something that may have affected your finances, because it seems like now you're also looking into your finances and having to be more responsible or more practical. For some of you, I feel like this is about some sort of first date that you went on, and you are still thinking about the date and how it went, and just kind of wondering how things are going to play out, wondering if there's a future between you and this person. And I feel like you're really just trying to hear or listen to your intuition and see if this is something that you want. You may have been seeing 33s. Yeah, that number may be standing out to you. For some of you, I feel like this is talking about some sort of communication that's getting ready to take place. Some of you may be considering an ex, someone that you broke up with, or someone who you separated from. Also, if you're in a relationship, I feel like either you or your partner must travel for a living. I feel like someone always leaves the house and they're gone for short periods of time. And I don't know, maybe you're considering, is this something that you want, or maybe you like it. Maybe it's just giving you some time to think and reflect. But it does seem like you might be in a distant relationship. If you're single, though, I feel like you're really more so focusing on yourself. I feel like you're looking out for you. Maybe in the past you settled, or you catered towards your partner more, whereas this time you're like, I need to figure out what I need. What do I need to feel valued in a relationship? So I feel like you are taking some sort of self-assessment, and it's like, especially since you are to yourself, or you're single, you have time to really take an assessment of things and sort some things out about what's best for you. I feel like somebody is moving away or moving out. If this is breakup energy, definitely could be you or your partner moving out. Letting go, just moving on, finally detaching from a relationship and just trying to see how you feel. It's like, wow, okay, I've been with that person for 3 years. Now I'm by myself. Let me just kind of see how this feels. So I feel like something's going on where you're just processing. Some of you also seem like after your birthday, you really started to think about things in your life. You started having some serious thought about things. Also, if this is a breakup, it seems like it was a swift decision. Or it's like you have been thinking about it or planning on it first. Like maybe you had already put some money aside. And maybe you even picked out a place already. Maybe you already put a deposit on a place because you already knew or had made up your mind that you were leaving. And then as soon as everything came into place, or you took care of everything that you needed to take care of financially, you just up and left. It's like, okay, I'm done. And so in a sense, maybe the person feels like this was a last minute decision, but really this is something that you have been planning for a while. Yeah. I feel like you must have set your life up first and then walked away. If you are the one being left and you kind of feel like this came out of nowhere, I don't feel like it did. I feel like they had thought about this for a while. I'm seeing someone have like a nursery. You also seem to be just going with the process, going with the flow of things. I feel like you're being very patient. I feel like something's going on too where your money is being like doubled, or it's like you're flipping something. I don't know if you flip houses. I feel like something's going on where your income doubled or is about to. Now, for some of you, it could be that you had to stay with family until you get yourself together, but it's still the beginning to independence. Also, those of you in long distance relationships, or dealing with someone who travels, whoever is going back or headed back, I feel like someone is just really thinking about their life and thinking about you and how you fit into their life, or you are thinking about someone and how they fit into your life, and just trying to figure out like how you guys are going to do this. How are you guys going to make this work? I feel like you're making secret moves. I feel like you are doing a lot of things and not telling people that you're making these changes, or you're being very quiet about some things that you're doing, especially if you're leaving. Like, I really feel like the majority of this reading is about somebody who went and established their independence before leaving a relationship. Yeah. I feel like you guys are feeling free. Feels like you guys are definitely done with the situation. You also may have blocked someone. Someone might be having a hard time getting over you, and you may be just enjoying life. Something also seems like a vacation to you. Some of you are doing a lot of research on the new neighborhood that you might be moving to, or if you just got a new neighbor, you might be trying to find out who this neighbor is, or it's like you're watching them move in, watching them interact. If you are the one that just moved, I feel like there are people watching you and just wondering things about your life or your background. And then even if you're in a relationship, I just feel like you're doing things independently. Sometimes things might seem like a burden, or it seems like, you get tired of having to do things on your own, but it looks like you just continue to push through it. And I feel like you're looking at things from a different perspective. I feel like you're not looking at yourself as a victim. I feel like you're, asking the right questions, like asking what you're supposed to be learning out of this experience, and viewing this as just part of life, being very realistic with whatever's going on with you right now. Even if you've been single for a while, I feel like you're more so questioning what you're supposed to be learning from this life lesson. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.